Welcome to Annatude, a relationship podcast about love, friendships, and everything in between. Welcome to Annatude with Anna. I am here to update everybody on what is going on in my Hinge profile. So if you listen to the episode before this, I get into creating my profile and yeah, it's weird. I don't know how people do this like full time. I had to pause my profile because I was getting scared because a lot of these guys are asking me if I have a WhatsApp. And I don't know if you guys know what that is. That is like an application for like people who don't have a phone plan or are like out of the country or have like an out of the country or out of the United States like phone number. So just very strange people messaging me. But I really wanted to get into one of the people who messaged me and that I matched with. I just want to talk about how strange, I don't know if this is how men date nowadays or if this is like flirting, but I'm scared. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. So I matched with this guy and he put on his profile like that he loves to cook. And I think I liked one of the pictures of something that he made because it looked delicious. And I love food. I am always hungry. So I'm like, hell yeah. So we matched. And at first the conversation was like, whatever. It was like, hey, how are you? What do you do for a living? Blah, blah, blah. But then we exchanged numbers. Well, first he asked if I had a WhatsApp. But this was the first person I matched with. So I didn't know that this was like a common thing to ask if I have a WhatsApp. And the only time you should have a WhatsApp is like if you're texting like your Thea in like Guatemala or something, or if you don't have a phone. I don't know. Or if you're a drug dealer. I don't know why you would have a WhatsApp. But anyway, so I texted him and then he texted back like 2 hours later, I'm glad to see you again. What? Like, you're not seeing me at all. Like, I just texted you. And the text message turned green, so you know he has an Android, so you know he's not with the times. And then he sends me a picture of like boiling meat in a pan with looks like in a pot, which looks like with some garlic, some I don't even know, just like a lot of herbs and spices, which I'm down for, but I didn't ask for that picture. Then he continues to send the rest of the entree or whatever the hell he's putting in this food. It looks like some leeks, some jalapenos, some kind of like berry sauce or hot sauce. I don't know what the fuck it is. It looks great, but also it looks like he's eating off of like fine china or his mom or grandma's like dishware, which caught me off guard. Because I'm used to like men who live with their parents or they use paper plates. Like I've yet to see a man or date a man with like matching dinnerware or silverware even. So he sends me this picture of this food on these grandma ass plates. And I didn't know what to say. So I was like, yum. And then he says, when I'm done, I'll share it with you because this is a thing. This is what I promised you. What a man says to a girl is a promise that needs to be fulfilled. Like, this has gone from 0 to 100. Like, at first I was like, oh, this guy's just being nice or, you know, he doesn't know how to talk to women. But now he's, like, going into fulfilling promises of, like, feeding me, which, like, I would be down normally. But he's coming on way too strong. And he's giving me, like, I've never had a girlfriend or talked to a woman vibe. So I blocked his number. I'm really good at blocking people's number. Yeah, that was one of the guys. Another guy I matched with, he said he was a doctor. And I was like, cha-ching. And then I messaged him and we matched. And he asked me if I had a WhatsApp. And I said, no, I don't. And then I said, you don't have a phone? And he just continued to like berate me about he's like, do you have a quick texting app? Oh, I just got a notification that somebody liked me. Let's see. So pause for, he put heart eyes and he's just, this man named Brian put heart eyes on one of my pictures and it was just like, okay, cool. I don't even know what to say to that. And I'm not going to match with him because he's not my type. Sorry, Brian. Moving on. So yeah, the guy kept berating me about not having a WhatsApp and just was being very creepy. And he's like, you don't have a quick texting app? And I'm like, no, my quick texting app is called my phone with my phone number. If you don't want that, then I don't know how else we're going to communicate. So he said, I can't talk to you on my phone at work. And it's like, well, then what are you carrying around, like a laptop or something, like with a WhatsApp like application on your computer? Like, what do you mean you can't use your phone at work, but you want to use a WhatsApp? So I just blocked him on Hinge. I unmatched with him and blocked him. So yeah, dating is going just swimmingly. So we're going to go through some of these profiles. I'm going to read them to you. There's a lot of pineapple on pizza slander, which I will not fucking tolerate. Pineapple absolutely goes on pizza. Get some taste, you uncultured swines. Pineapple and jalapeno on your pizza is truly top tier. And I'm tired of seeing people talk about pineapple on pizza, because justice for pineapple on pizza. So anyway, let's see. This guy, his name is CJ, which I want to know what CJ stands for. Like Clyde Jr., Cooper, James. I want to know what it stands for. So he says, we'll get along if you like to bike, swim, or hike. Yeah, we're not going to do any of that. But don't care about fishing, football, or golf. Yeah, I don't care about any of those, but I'm also not going biking, swimming, or hiking. Oh, I like to swim. I'm a water baby myself. I love to, do some laps in the pool. You have a career. So he's saying, we'll get along if you have a career, hobbies, read, and are not a Trump supporter. Ooh, I like that. Minus the biking and swimming. He does he does transplants at a hospital. Oh, and he has a dog. We're the same type of weird. If you wonder what the big deal is with tacos, tacos are amazing. But not the white people tacos. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. A white people taco is an old El Paso hard shell with some ground beef, probably with some pre-made taco seasoning in a package. And you like bake the shells and put the ground beef in there, and voila, it's white people taco. So I actually don't mind those. Like it reminds me of my childhood. You like stuff by Guy Ritchie, Wes Anderson, and Quentin Tarantino. Okay, this is the thing. I love Quentin Tarantino movies, but I don't like Quentin Tarantino. And also, I don't tell people I like Quentin Tarantino movies because, yeah, that's not a personality. You read and are socially conscious. When people are like, you better read books, which I read, I'm very well read myself. I'm an intellectual, if you will. But it's like, okay, what are you, my English lit teacher? Like, what are you going to check make sure I read the assigned pages? Like, calm down, CJ. And CJ is balding, so he's not going to match with me. I like somebody with hair, or at least cut it all off. Anyway, moving on. Okay. I'm going to call this man S because he has a very interesting name and he might be identified. Let's see. He has a picture of him in a turtleneck and gray sweats, which neither of those things go together, but cool. Oh, he plays tennis. Oh, guys, I'm a huge tennis head. I love tennis so much. Let's see. I'll pick the topic of conversation by asking you what's your favorite cryptocurrency. Oh, gross. Oh. Sorry, that was my text messages. My landscaper's texting me. No, it's just not doing it for me. Okay, this man's name is Omar, and he said, one thing you should know about me is that I'm laid back, easygoing, and love tacos. Who doesn't? He loves to travel. Everybody likes traveling, I hope. He likes toys. Ugh, and he put a car emoji. So that means he's like into cars, which I think men who love cars are the worst type of people, because usually that's their whole personality and they act like they're from Fast and the Furious. And I dated a guy who was into cars, and he would go up to the people who own the cars and be like, bro. Well, he didn't talk like that. He's like, bro, that is a nice car. I love it. That is so sick. And it he would compliment the cars. I don't know. It's just very strange behavior. Like, I don't know. It's very heterosexual male behavior to like go up to somebody and to say you like their vehicle that they have and they probably are leasing. I don't know. I'm looking for someone to get fat with. Well, honey, I'm already there. He's an MD. A lot of doctors on this page, which are you really? I need to see that medical license. Oh, he's only 5'8". That's a hard no. Like, Oh, this guy, his name is Taj, like Taj Mori or the Taj Mahal. He makes a lot of strange faces in his pictures. He's not photogenic, but 10 out of 10 for trying. Moving on. The thing is too, is like, so everybody heard me bitching on the last episode about how everybody was Caucasian. Well, I changed my preferences. You can change them, which is kind of, I don't know. I feel like only people of color should have that power. I don't know. Because I feel like white people, like, only whites only. And they don't deserve to, like, find each other. But, yeah, I changed it to everybody but Caucasian. Because, okay, so everybody wants to know why I will not date a Caucasian man. I have dated them. It's just like, it's never been fulfilling in the way, because there's so many different life experiences that I have as a black woman, as a biracial woman, as a light-skinned woman, as somebody who grew up, you know, in a different, you know, social situation. It's very odd because, like, they either don't get my sense of humor, they think I'm too loud, or they're not, like, passionate about, like, social justice. Like, they would not be out in the streets marching with me. And, like, I had one guy say, like, he kept commenting, like, he's like, oh, yeah, I've always wanted to date a black girl before. Like, he would say that, like, multiple times. I was like, you're disgusting. Because it's like, then it's a fetish. Okay, moving on. Another doctor. I'm starting to believe they're just letting anybody into med school nowadays. Okay, I'm not seeing any, like, hotties. Like, I want to see a hottie. Like, I don't know where, like, maybe it's also because men don't know how to take pictures, and some of them really don't know how to dress. Like, some of these fits are trash, where women, we actually put thoughts into, like, our pictures that we post online. Like, men are just like, yeah, this was from 2014. This looks good. But anyway, so moving on. There's a guy on here. It doesn't even put his real name. He put the Hebrew Hammer. Sounds violent. Very violent. He's a barber. He's from Brooklyn. He wears a lot of cut off t-shirts. He looks very concerning. I'm, like, scared of him. I deleted him. Somebody said they're looking to complete their triad. That means they're, like, in a throuple. But I'm not into that. I barely have time for one person. I don't think two people. I'd be like, y'all just have fun. I'm gonna be over here eating chips. So, yeah, no. There's this man said, I'll brag to my friends about you if you're cute, fun, and established. In what order? Like, do I have to be established first and then, you know, or cute or fun, or, like, will you take one or the other? Yeah, no, it's a no for me. Guys, it's not looking good out here in these. Oh my God. Hold on, pause. There's a man on here named Esteban, and he's wearing, I hope it's a Halloween costume, or he's a stripper. He's wearing a fireman hat and suspenders with no shirt on. I mean, 13 out of 10 for his body, but also I'm like, why is that your first picture? So one thing you should know about me, I'm from Colombia, and my dog's name is, I'm not going to put that in there because he might be listening. I like to cook, dance, travel, and pretty much everything outdoors. My dog, he has a dog. It's a golden retriever, which is super cute. He works at Bank of America. I want to find somebody crazy for travel, adventure, food, and just good vibes. He wants good vibes. Not those bad vibes that other people usually give him. Okay, he's actually very attractive. I'm going to actually like him. I'm going to definitely make a comment about, bitch, why the fuck you got that fireman outfit on? Oh, and by the way, I didn't know Hinge, like, you could buy roses, like this is the Bachelorette or the Bachelor, and send them to people, but you have to pay. Like, why would you pay for that? I don't know why you would pay for that. Like, unless somebody was like a number one stunner, like, no way. Okay. Like, if Michael B. Jordan, oh, a girl just popped up, because I tell you guys, like, I am interested. I would date a girl, and like I have dated girls before. Surprise. I don't like to call myself bisexual. I'm definitely fluid, because I will date anybody who is a nice, smart, funny person. But I happen to be exclusively attracted to broke ass straight men, which is truly unfortunate. So I'm trying to change that. But this girl's name was the same name as my dog. That's gets a like just because of that. Maybe we can actually just be friends. Yeah, guys. Oh man, this girl's eyebrows are rough. Woo! And it says she's a hairstylist. I mean, her hair looks great, but the eyebrows are, ooh, man, mamma mia. Guys, I found one person. I think that's good enough for today. So let me know what advice you have for a mid 30-year-old. Well, I guess I'm not early 30-year-old woman dating in the time of we're still in a pandemic, for one. Dating in the time of dating apps. It's like, how do you do this? How does this work? Give me some feedback, people. What do I need to change? I know everybody's probably going to say you need to be more open-minded. I agree. But it's very difficult to be open-minded and like let things go, because when you do that, you'll wind up engaged to a loser like I did. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to have an open mind. I wouldn't say have an open mind. What I mean is I don't think I'm going to just like ignore things that I don't like, because I've done that before and it's, come back to bite me in the ass with like sharp fangs. So not going to do that. But I'm giving, I gave a like today. I think that's pretty good. It was, we'll see if he responds. Oh, this guy looks like he's choking his dog out. Should I report him? Yeah, that was weird. Some of these guys truly have these interesting relationships with their dogs and cars. Like my best friend, they're like kissing their dog in the mouth. Oh, this guy's like riding a horse on the beach. That's very impressive. He looks well traveled. Keep doing. Oh, he's 5'7". Oh God, that's another. Oh God, here we go with the lame ass pickup lines. Okay, so there's two things that men say to me that I literally will roll my eyes back into my skull. I tell them I'm a teacher, and they say, oh, if you were my teacher, I'd pay attention. Or, I wish I had a teacher like you in second grade. And it's like, ew, you sicko, they're 7. Like, so you're telling me you would be like into me as a 7-year-old? What the fuck? That's gross. Or I have a cupcake tattoo on my titty. I would say my upper titty. And they love to say like, I love cupcakes, and that's an immediate cease and desist. Like, don't, that's not funny. You will never, ever, with that attitude, touch this cupcake, honey. So this person's getting literally blocked. Like, don't you ever talk about my tattoo. So, because I truly was 19 when I got it. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So, yeah, it's kind of slim pickings out here. Slim pickings. Wait, hold on. This guy looks like somebody from 90 Day Fiance, the one from Samoa. I bet he said, okay, all I ask is that you be yourself. There's no reason to pretend to be someone you're not. Just impress one another. That's deep. That's so deep. So I bet, he's been to Japan. I see he's like in Japan. That's cool, but yeah. Nah, let's see how tall he is. 5'8". What the hell? Where are those like guys? I remember when I was a wee, young, hot, tender teen and hot and tender. college student, and I would see guys that were like 6'3", 6'4" all the time. Now, what happened? Are men shrinking? I need to get to the bottom of this. Guys, this is depressing. I think I'm getting more like I'm losing more hope as the days go on. And I'm not saying I want a relationship right now, because I truly don't. I'm my best self when I am like single and not worrying about men being ridiculous. But I think it would be fun just to go on a date. Like, go on a date, get dressed up, and eat. Go to like a buffet. I would like to go to the Caesar's Palace buffet with sweatpants on and stay there for like 4 hours and just like stuff my face. That's my dream date. So if anybody can make that happen, or I love Taco Bell. That's like my biggest dream and aspiration, is like have like a collab with Taco Bell one day. I am obsessed with Taco Bell. But I would love for me to go on, like, us get dressed up but go inside and eat at Taco Bell, because that would be so wacky. Oh my god, so crazy. So yeah, I will keep updating until something cool happens, and then when something cool happens, like a date, like I said, I'm gonna tell these people that, like, hey, just so you know, I would do a podcast, and if this date sucks, I'm gonna tell everybody about it. But if it doesn't suck, I'm also going to tell everybody about it. And should I make them sign like an NDA or something? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself, because truly nobody listens to this podcast, but like, I don't know, 7 people. So everybody, thank you so much for listening to my dating journey. Pray for your girl. It's hard out here for a pimp. Follow me on Twitter, Annatude Pod. Follow me on Instagram, same Annatude Pod. Please subscribe to me on Patreon. I'm going to be doing Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recaps. And if you guys haven't heard, there's a woman on there named Jen Shaw, who got Shaw-rested, as we say in the Real Housewives community. But I'm going to be doing recaps on Patreon, patreon.com/AnnatudePod. Check out my merch. I will link it in the show notes. It's on Threadless, threadless.com/AnnatudePod. I have Tears of My Ex's merch. I have merch, Men Are Trash merch. I actually have merch that just says Annatude if you're not into like bashing men. But I have a lot of cute stuff on there. Go check it out on Threadless, please. I'm begging you. My family's starving. I'm just kidding. But if it's day or night, love and light. Bye.